checking in. All right, Hartsy, you know what this means. Another edition of Players Only, and we welcome in Cam Atkinson. Hartsy, your boy.
Yeah, Cam.
Get right into it, buddy.
Yeah, good to have you here, Cam. Players Only. Love speaking with you. I love seeing you in the black and orange with the Flyers. First, I got to go right here. When I met you, we were coached by the same coach, John Tortorella. He's the bench boss in Philadelphia right now. I just got to ask you, what's going on here? Yeah, yesterday, last night's game against the Wild, right behind the bench. I don't know if you saw it or not. What is going on here?
That's a good question. I don't know if that guy was trying to cast a spell on us or what, but I didn't see Torts look back, which is good. I'm not sure if this guy helped us or not, but you know, he spooked me out a little bit, that's for sure.
Yeah, you guys must have been. Were you guys talking it before the game or intermission? Like, what the heck is this thing doing?
I saw him in warm-ups by the Zamboni door, so. Wasn't sure what the play was here. I saw him kind of messing around with Gritty on social media this morning. So I'm not sure if it was an act or not, but Torts didn't say a word about that.
That's awesome. And you know, we all know it's Halloween right now, that time of year. I do have to show this video. I hope I'm not embarrassing you by showing this video here. The dancing pumpkin. I'm not sure if you remember it. This is a few years ago. Look at those moves.
No, you can't teach that. You know, that's just, I was born with those skills. You know, that was a great Halloween party. I'm sure, I think I was a bunch of waters there, so we were pretty sober, and it was a fun night for sure.
It's always fun, right? Like that's like the first time. I mean, a lot of times I feel like that we always talk about like getting on the road early in the season, right? When you don't have that, sometimes that Halloween party is like that first night for the boys to kind of connect. And, you know, you got your significant others as well. You know, what do you find in your career? Like have been some of those times where, I mean, you were new to this team, obviously didn't play last season, but, you know, what are the most important times to connect?
I think right from the start of training camp, you know, we were able to, towards the end of training camp, have a little boys trip to New York City, play some golf, go to a nice dinner, hit the city out a little bit, and just kind of build that camaraderie and brotherhood, and you know, kind of see who's going to handle themselves the right way, and who's going to need to be you know, hold their hand a little bit, like Scotty Lawton. He's one of those guys who's our leader, but have to hold his hand from time to time. But no, you know, we actually just got back from Vegas. We were there 4 nights, which is unheard of. So we did our rookie party there and had a great time. And, you know, it's those certain situations where you need that. You need to let some steam off. And we've, you know, like you said, you typically wait till the Halloween party, but we've had already a couple parties to build up camaraderie, and I think it's the best thing for us.
Yeah, you guys.
That's why you guys are winning.
Yeah, you guys had a good showing
Yeah.
When you had your rookie party in Vegas, and you almost beat the Vegas. They scored a last-minute goal. Speaking of, you know, some of your goals, we've looked back through your career. We just had to show this one assist, this guy's pass to you. What were you thinking here on this goal here? You remember that?
Yeah, I was, you know, I will say, you know this more than anyone, but you're my favorite player on and off the ice. You taught me everything I know in this league, and if it wasn't my goal, you'd somehow steal it from me like you did on your 300 goal. But I almost caught you. I was right on your heels on your 300 goal.
I know.
But,
speaking of that, Cam, we actually, it was overtime. It was the last game of the season. I'm sure you remember it, Cam. It was against the Chicago Blackhawks. Artemi Panarin, he had a huge first period, and they were celebrating like they won the Stanley Cup there. And here's the 4-on-3 goal in overtime. I think you swear that it's your goal, but it did hit my pants, Cam, and go in. So they still looked at it, and it's still confirmed that it's my goal, baby.
You know what? I think it hit your big toe, if anything. So you're lucky that your big toe is one of my favorite big toes in this league. And, you know, it was an honor to play with you, sit next to you in the locker room. And, you know, got to give credit where credit's due. You put your nose in the hard areas, and good things happen to good people.
Yeah, we talk about you know, being stallmates. Who's your stallmates right now in the Flyers dressing room?
My stallmate in the practice rink is Stalzy.
Stalzy, there you
Mark
go.
Stahl.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, sit next to him and Ristolainen, and then at the new at the game rink, which we just did our whole locker room over. I'm sitting next to Zamula and Garney Hathaway.
So how just take us into your season so far. I mean, we just talked about it. You guys looking good. I think you guys are surprising a lot of people right now. For you though, I mean, I know we talked a lot about Coots and yourself and how banged up this team was last year, but like how good does it feel for you individually? Like you're getting off to a good start, and how's your body feeling? How's the big man doing?
Yeah, doing well. Doing well. I feel good. I feel myself, which I think is the most important thing. Last year was a tough one, a lot of ups and downs, and every player wants to get off to a hot start, no matter what. So I feel like I trained really hard this off season because I was able to get on the ice a lot sooner than I usually would by not playing, and I wanted to prepare myself the best I could as far as just being ready to rock and roll for the start of training camp, knowing how hard Torts' training camp is, and once I kind of get over that hump of the volume of skating, I found my rhythm pretty early on, and I just have to continue to feel good, play with confidence, and help this team out any way I can.
Yeah, you're lucky you had 3 assists last night against the Minnesota Wild, because I was going to say that you're going to go for the Cy Young this year with all goals and no assists. And Rupper, I actually going to think this could be like the players only bump, right? You're coming on. We worked on this a couple days beforehand. You come out with a huge 3-point night. Some of your young guys as well. Sean Couturier, another guy that missed almost a full 2 years. Just how happy are you guys to see him in the lineup, and just how important he is to your guys' leadership, to the face-off circle, penalty kill. He's playing a lot of minutes too. So talk about Coots for a second.
Yeah, no, Coots is a rock star. I mean, I played against him for so many years and knew the kind of player he was. And then when I first got traded to Philly, I only played about 15 games with him because he was hurt. I mean, he was hurt from the start of that training camp. So to see him fully healthy, doing what he's capable of doing, and continues to get better each game. I've been fortunate to play with him since the start. Torts puts us out there in every situation, PK together, power play, when we're up by a goal, down by a goal. And, he just does it all the right way. There's nothing crazy flashy about him, but he's always in the right spot. He's got a heavy stick. He goes against every top center, top D pair, and it's an honor to play with him. And I'm happy that he's healthy.
Hey, Cam, you mentioned Coots, and you got beautiful teeth coming right here. Like, what are those yours? Are they real? Have you had any incidents? What's going on with those?
They're actually Heartsies. He lent me them a couple years ago. So yeah, that's some nice fake jibs. If Cootsy was here, he'd just go like this. Take him out.
Right
yeah. No, it's great. Yep. Got some fake gibbers.
Yeah, we love seeing you score goals, obviously be part of a big assist. You assisted on Bobby Brink's goal yesterday. How cool is that for the young kid? He's been all over the rink. He's been all over making plays. He finally gets one, then he gets two. You talk about that moment for you, I guess for him, and just kind of being a part of it.
No, I mean, he's a special player. From the start of this training camp, he's put himself on the map with management, with, coaching staff, and obviously the players as well. So it was nice to see him get rewarded, and also be a part of his first NHL goal. And, he brings a smile to the rink every single day. Not as big as my smile, but he's just a hell of a player and continue to get better each day. And he's going to help our team a lot.
Well, you know what? The three of us share something in common. We've had Torts as a coach, and I'm sure we've all had our run-in from time to time. I'm not going to speak for you guys, but he got a lot out of everybody. And so you guys have both been through that process so hard. So if you want to jump in on this too, like, it just takes a little bit of time for him to kind of get that culture. And now the way you guys are playing, I mean, it's fun to watch. Is that just something that you've seen before and you knew it was a matter of time till this organization and everybody starts kind of pulling it the same way?
No, I mean, this is my 8th year with Torts. So I had him 6 years in Columbus. And, when there's the vacant coaching job was up for grabs, I vouched heavily for Torts to get hired here. And, luckily he did. And I just knew what he did to Columbus, he could do the exact same thing in Philly, with our fans, building that culture, that winning culture, that foundation, getting every guy to buy in, to playing the right way, playing for each other, sticking up for each other. And it's all hard work, right? You control what you can control, and you know, he's going to push you, but he's going to push you because he thinks he's going to get the best out of you, because you know that there's a little bit more for you to give. You know, and I'm sure Hartsey can tell you plenty of stories, not only about him, but for me as well. It wasn't always eye to eye, but I feel like he's brought the best out of me, and it's got me to the level that I've been able to reach, and hopefully even get to a higher level with him. And you know, we play the right way, and you play the right way, play hard, good things happen, and right now we're winning games, so we have to kind of keep it going.
Yeah, speaking of eye to eye, that's for the next players only with you. When you got up on your skates and you and Torts had to meet eye to eye in the dressing room, when you got piped the rest of the game and then you got piped the next game. You know, and just speaking on Torts too, you know, I was a guy that, you know, kind of played on the edge, took a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot of stupid penalties, but, you know, penalties where I wasn't thinking, or, you know, kind of selfish penalties at end of games, whatever it may be. And he was the only coach really to hold me accountable, right? And Cam, you saw it a couple times where, a couple different instances where he sat me, you know, I was playing well, playing great. Bad penalty, they scored, we lost the game, and you sit down and you know, you're embarrassed, you're ashamed, you're you know, all these kind of adjectives comes you know, into play, and then you're back the next game and you're even better, you're playing tighter, you're not you know, kind of taking those things. So it's huge what he did in Columbus, and Cam, you're bang on. He took a losing franchise and organization, and literally within day one, it was the mindset had already changed, you know, not only for the management side, to the players, to the trainers. And, you know, I vouched heavily for Torts as well, you know, with Danny B. You know, kind of making that choice to go with Torts, and it's shown, right? Everyone was there early in camp, way before camp. The way that you guys had camp, I watched it. I had PTSD of that skate test you guys did and all that. It just made me glad I was in retirement, and just kind of a cool experience that way. And Cam, you know what? One thing about you too that I love, you know, you meet so many guys. Rupper, I'm sure you have these friends in your career too. They're good guys when you play with them, and then you move on to a different team or retire. And you know, Cam, you guys, you had a few guys, Nick Foligno, Bowler, Dubinsky, you guys came, Wisniewski came over. I just had my son there, and you're celebrating my career with me, and you almost got my kid drunk there. He's about two weeks old. But you know, it's you're a forever friend. That's what I call it, and I just you know, just want to say that special moment on air.
No, I appreciate that, and I love you just as much as you love me, brother. But before I go, I want to tell, I think, one of the best stories with you and Torts. You know, you said you don't do a lot of thinking, and it's for damn sure you don't do a lot of thinking. But I'll never forget. You took a couple stupid penalties, and like you said, you know, I think you were piped. But anyway, like, you had a really good practice. We're at the ice house or practice facility. You know, I think you're hitting guys, you're making a statement, scoring goals, finishing, you know, every rebound. And then, you know, we go around for the team stretch around the circle, and you stand up and you're like, boys, you know, I'm sorry about those penalties. You know, that one's on me. I won't do it again. And Torts was obviously there, and everyone's like, oh, great, clapping, you know, banging their sticks. Torts is going around, you know, Hartsey, that's awesome, but you're still piped for next game, buddy.
I thought maybe that speech might have got me a little leeway, but absolutely not.
Yeah.
Got the axe.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right though, dude. We could have about 3 hours of episodes telling stories about Torts. We might have to do it. But we got one game we want to play with you before we let you go, Cam. And it's a game. It's called "What Were You Thinking?" And we're just going to show some pictures of your career and just let us know what was going through your mind.
Oh man, that was actually, I don't remember if you scored or I scored, but you know, every time.
Hey, that's a good sign. You guys both celebrate the same.
You just love hugging me.
Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to kiss me there or what, but I think you picked me up a little bit. That was a good one.
Here's the goal. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice look, Hartsey.
Yeah.
Big backhand pass.
I had the flow there too, which I'm growing out right now. That was great.
Love
Look at that. Nothing better than that.
A little connection right there. What else we got?
Right, what do we got
What's
next?
The next one? Let's hit up.
Oh, Cam is the man, and I'm his #1 fan. How much did you pay that Bruins fan there to do that sign?
Oh, I paid him a lot of money. I wasn't going to tell you that, but Yeah, I mean, it's he's only human. What can I say? Guy's only human.
That's
Oh,
great.
I love that.
Hopefully,
Let's keep it rolling.
hopefully, you don't show the one of me picking my nose.
I
Who
think we
knows?
missed
We
that
might
one.
have that one.
All right, good.
What else do we got? We got more? What else we got coming?
Oh yeah, that was my hat trick goal.
That was your hat trick
against-
goal.
Yep, that was a great play by G. And
How many hatties you got? How many you got in your career, you know?
Don't act like you don't know, Cam. Don't act like you don't know.
I have 7 or 8. I think I have 7.
Hey, I was about to say, if you're delaying and you're thinking about it, you must have quite a few. Hartsy, what do you got a number as well, don't you?
I want to say I have 8, but it may be 9. I'll have to double check that
Wow.
here. But I
Well,
probably
are you
have one
saying-
or
are
two
you-
more than Cam. Whatever he's going to end
so-
up with,
so
I
you
got
know
one
I'm
or two
gonna
more.
catch you. I'm gonna catch
You
you.
said 7 or 8.
I'm gonna catch
You
you.
said 7 or 8. And you're like, I have probably 8 or 9. Probably 8 or 9. So,
I knew he has 8 or 9.
Look at those chompers
Oh,
there.
Yeah, no, that was a great moment for Bobby. First NHL goal. I remember when I scored my first NHL goal 13 years ago. So a special moment, something that he's going to remember for the rest of his life, and happy to be a part of that. So that's great. Good stuff.
What's the next one here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Halloween one.
Oh, Halloween.
Oh, wow. Halloween. Let's go. What do we got? Who's that little...
Who's that girl in the back
last
there?
year. Actually, that was 2 years ago, my first year in Philly, because I was last year wasn't here. But we'll be doing the same thing this year, Hartsy. We're coming over, I believe. You guys are coming over for Halloween
Yes.
this year.
Get the candies out, kid.
Yeah, I got the full-size bars ready for you.
Oh, that's
Got
good.
a couple more, I
That's
think.
good. A couple more.
Oh, that's
yeah,
cute.
that's wifey was Nat was pretty pregnant right there, so she's always wanted to do something like that, and could have been a perfect time for that one.
Great timing there.
Yeah.
Very original. Ooh, oh, Mayhem. Remember that one, Cam?
That was I do. That was when I think I got the. Was that when I got the skate to the face?
Yeah, it is.
A long time ago. Yeah. So just kept it simple there. So it felt like that was the right time to pull up that outfit, and Flo was looking nice and hot. But yeah, that was a fun night.
Yeah, that was great. That was good
So
thinking, man. You got to skate across the eye. It was like both sides of your eye. And here's the skate coming up right there. Just glanced you.
I can't.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't fun. That was not fun. Wasn't. It was lucky that it just missed my eyeball. It went across my whole eyelid, and I couldn't see at the time, just because my eyelid was kind of hanging over. But as soon as I went back into the Anaheim room, the doctor kind of pulled my eyelid up, and I could see. So I was like, I don't care what I look like, as long as I can see, stitch me up. I'll deal with being mayhem later. But yeah, that was not a fun time.
Well, I think you got the Ducks on Saturday, so payback time, Cam.
Yeah, I'll
With a
take
goal.
my skate
With a
off.
goal.
Yeah, Caden's trying to run into the room right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, buddy. You keep doing your thing. This has been great. Great seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Catch. Hey, first off, how do you think Hartsy's doing on this side of it? He's doing great.
He's
isn't he?
great. He's got an
Yeah,
ugly
you watch
face,
him?
but he's got an ugly face, but a voice for TV.
Oh God. That's amazing.
That's awesome. That's good stuff
good,
right
buddy.
there.
Just for the record, Cam, I got 9 and you got 7 hat tricks, so suck it, buddy. I
Okay.
love it.
All right.
Oh.
I'll catch you, and
All
then
right.
dinner's on you.
All right, buddy. Love you.
All right, love you
All
too.
right, take care, buddy.